Hi, hello everyone, I'm MVL, and welcome to the MVL Gaming live stream. Let's get back into this. We're playing Noire, the complete edition on the Xbox 360. So let's resume our game from where we left off. Yeah. So, for the first time, I'm streaming to both Twitch and YouTube with Restream.io. Pretty cool to give this a go, and we'll be excited to see how that turns out.
Step back, LAPD.
Oh, looks like we've skipped back a little bit.
What's going on?
Yes, we
That
have.
son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro, I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
We had a
Blondie bastard
deal!
was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you're out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple hundred other people.
Stand aside.
Yeah, kick the door down.
He squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money or because we're investigating a prize fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find. Which is Hammond's locker?
Okay.
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
Ooh. Clues. Actually, I do believe that nothing is really important here at all. Let's look at the newspaper. Give that a go. See the story behind the headline. And we'll have a look at that.
You look troubled.
I'm in a jam, Doctor.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No, Doctor. That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say, we'll never leave this room.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town.
I found a lot of it.
Wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks, Doc.
Can't trust him.
It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands. And you can rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
Hey, David T.
The
Gregory!
developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most.
This guy's creepy.
Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
So creepy. Big Dave in the house. I'm doing great, Dave. How are you doing? My man. So we have actually seen that prior. I just wanted to witness it again because it has taken us back to just where we stopped last time when I was playing. I like to get all of those little parts done. Actually, I should not be picking that up. That's just a boxing glove. Have done this little bit before. I just need to look in his locker. You're doing great too. That's awesome here, David. Hey, Slippery Fish. How's it going, man? How is it going?
There's a phone number we can run by R&I.
Ooh, we got a
There's
phone
a bunch
number.
of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
And that is just tape to tape up your gloves to your fists, or perhaps tape up your hands and your knuckles. Who knows? And that's everything from here. We've got to get to the phone. So we're back to where we left the stream off last time. The autosave function on this game is
You better
a bit
find
crazy.
that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me... Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey? Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
Oh, you're a new dad, Slippery Fish? That's amazing, man. Congratulations. So you don't sleep anymore. You probably will never sleep again, my friend, but wow, congrats, man. That's great news. I'm gonna go call in and chase up this guy. Wow, that's awesome, man. Congratulations.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is the Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thank you.
Okay, we've got an address.
You know the place? Flop house.
Where's my car? Let's go there. Wow, man, that's super news, man. That's awesome.
You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompin'.
Uh-oh, music. I gotta talk manically
Do I
now
note a hint of
because
reprimand in
there's
your
music
tone,
playing on the
detective?
car. You know what? I'm gonna interrupt my guy talking and find my way to the police station, as a matter of fact. See if I can get a black and white. Because last time, which is actually why this is actually why I'm streaming onto Twitch and YouTube, because I wanted to have a version that I could keep and download for myself. But now I'm using OBS to record the game at the same
Gangsters
time.
comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset.
You recognize this actor?
See if he can get you out
Huh.
of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
It's a front for his illegal activities.
It is that.
I crash into everything here. Don't worry about that, guys. He plays himself in the game. That's
It
crazy.
is that. But he does
Ooh.
carry some very sharp suits.
And I press the palm stick, so I activate the
Okay
siren
with you, I'll
again.
stick with Brooks Brothers.
So, I am going to respond to that dispatch call, but I'm going to get a different car first. So, last time we played this game, I got 2 copyright notices at the same time, and it was for checking out a radio in one of the suspects areas. So I'm definitely getting another car that doesn't have a radio in to avoid that kind of nonsense. But yeah, that's part of the reason I'm streaming onto Twitch now as well, so that I can have a version that I can download, because you can't download your stream afterwards if you have copyrighted music on it, which is really awkward, because I do my best to avoid having copyrighted music on this game, but there sometimes you do. How are the seagulls treating me, asked Slippery Fish? They'll never treat me well, but they haven't caused any trouble as of yet. So I think I can head back to the hotel now as my destination and continue the game. I just wanted to change my car. Last time, normally I don't bother changing my car, but this time I really did want to, just to make sure I don't have any more copyright nonsense. Nothing bad against YouTube, but man, there's copyright, that copyright nonsense. I just want to avoid it if I can, and I will. No, David, it's not possible to have any music play in this car. So that's why I take the black and white police cars. It won't play any music whatsoever. So yeah, in GTA you can play no radio station. In this one I can't turn off the radio at all. I have no control over it, which is really awkward. So if the car has a radio, it will just play it. I can't switch stations.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
I will take a look at the register. Yeah, the seagulls are flying bastards, slippery fish. I agree.
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
Looking for prominent Tommies.
Am I missing something here?
I don't think he meant actually Tommies. So, well, maybe I'll try my tactic of just tapping every single name like I have done previously. That seems to work sometimes. So let's just tap every name. I'm just going to hold A, press up.
Winston Churchill. A very patriotic
Oh.
Englishman is staying in room 207.
Yep.
The old bulldog. Even at a flop house, Adley can't get out from his shadow.
Okay, so yeah, it was pretty obvious when I look at it. Winston Churchill, obviously a fake name. And this room I can enter because it's got a gold handle. So we can look around here for some evidence. So the
Looks like he's had a broad up here.
the case we're on, a boxer, is in a lot of trouble because he threw a fight.
I guess
No, he won a fight he was
Time on
supposed to
his hands
throw.
between bouts.
And he's in a lot of trouble because there's a lot of money on the line for him to throw that fight.
Does Albert have somebody
Oh,
special?
chocolate!
I didn't see anyone in his corner at the fight.
What music genres do I like? It's a slippery fish. I'm a big fan of metal, my friend. A big fan of metal. I like Metallica and that sort of stuff. Although I listen to so much Metallica, I could really do with some
Must be heading home.
recommendations.
You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance.
Oop. Evidence. Oh, that's his mouth guard. That's not really important.
I doubt it.
Stops your teeth from falling out when you're punched in the face. Okay. What else we got here?
Instaheat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Candy has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
Who's Candy?
Candy Edwards, the lady who filled out this coupon.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets...
I knocked over a lamp. Oh, so you're not a huge metalhead, slippery fish. That's alright. Everyone likes different things, man. I do listen to System of a Down. Yeah, they're
Looks like
alright.
Albert's been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
Looks like he's got the odds for his winnings, and that's everything I need to find here. Except for some reason I decided to look at these cigarettes, which quite clearly have lipstick marks on them.
Gives us angle if he has a real love interest.
So he does have a love interest. I don't know if System of a Down are currently touring or together, but I know at some point they were talking about doing another get together, making another album. I mean, why wouldn't they come back together? They'll make so much money. So if they are or they aren't, they probably should.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know?
Yeah, I have a couple of System of a Down albums.
Girl. See if
It's really interesting. I think sometimes their music is a bit too crazy, but you know that's what makes them delightful. So you can't really hold it against them. But sometimes it's a bit crazy. But yeah, quite like System of a Down.
Hammond is over the hill. He's a punching bag for the up-and-comers. He should know his goddamn place.
Okay.
I
Ah!
think he knows.
What are you
I crashed into a police car, but it's fine because I'm a cop. Okay.
I think he knows. I think he worked out the place isn't L.A.
He's punchy. His brain's going to mush. Winston Churchill? Give me a break.
Churchill is a fighter, Roy. Hammond didn't just scribble down the first name he could think of.
So,
So, you boxed in the Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
I can't imagine you ever played dirty.
The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
Oh, you know what? There was a street case that I ignored earlier. So let's travel to that instead. What's this? Hidden vehicle? Oh, there's a bunch of those. I don't need to worry about those. Let's go to do that street crime. I would prefer to give that a shot. Get to shoot somebody. I mean, stop crime. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Oh, and I took your recommendation, Slippery Fish, and I'm using Restream. It's pretty cool, actually. It doesn't seem to have much lag to it, or... I mean, I think the quality still looks pretty good.
Police entry in a citizen reports suspicious activity on a...
LAPD, ma'am. Are you all right?
That lowlife! That filthy lowlife!
What happened?
I was standing ready to get off and... I heard a click. His camera. That pervert took a picture of my...
Oh dear.
Up my...
Which way did he go?
Oh dear.
There! That's him! Right there!
Well, if he doesn't look like a pervert, who does? How do you get that under someone's skirt? How do you get that massive camera? I suppose this is why he's going to get caught. Let's chase him down. Let's get that pervert. Yeah, it is pretty cool. It's a free service. I was pretty amazed that, like,
Phelps, get after
wow,
that creeper.
Restream is free. That's really awesome. And yeah, it seems to be working pretty well. I mean, this is my first time trying it. But yeah, very impressed with it so far. Let's get this pervert.
Get in close and steer him off
Oh
the
my
tar.
goodness, they've switched my car again. Oop. This guy's good. Oh no!
This asshole off the road.
And I turned my siren on by accident. I probably should have my siren on, really. Eventually this guy will crash if I follow him long enough. I just need to make sure I don't kill him. So I got in trouble for that on another case. My partner's telling me to make sure I hit him, which I'm trying to do. I'm trying to hit him. He's taken a very risky path. Whee! Oh man, oh man. Okay, where is he? Still ahead of me. Good, good, good. I just need to gain some speed. I would have thought this car would have been faster, but yeah, they've changed me from my black and white to this vehicle once again. Let's ram into him. Get him off the road. No, he's still good, despite the fact he's lost his front bonnet. I'm gonna get him though. I'm gonna get him. He's so fast. This is ridiculous. Come on. Eventually, once he's driven far enough, he will... okay, yeah, just as I say it, eventually he will get taken down off the road. There we go, there we go. Got him! Nice, first time. That's Glenn Quagmire's grandfather, says David T. Gregory.
Under arrest
Nice.
for public indecency.
Oh,
A
right.
psycho stick I've not heard of, Slippery Fish. That could be something I should look up. That sounds pretty interesting. I mean, if it's called Psycho Stick, it's got to be a cool band. Although I don't know about what kind of music that will be. Will that be like punk or like thrash? Indeed, David T. Gregory. Lol, 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 lol. So we will go to Candy's residence, which is where we shall continue to garner information about this boxer who is in a lot of trouble. We think he might have fled the country. We found a little bit of evidence to support that. There was a ticket, so perhaps he's gone. But we shall see. Yeah, it's fine to laugh at me. I went way off track during that. I mean, we caught the pervert. It's fine. It's fine. He's in jail. And if anything, it's a bit weird having no music when you're driving, so I feel obligated to say random things. Which is, to no surprise to regular viewers, that I just say crazy things. David T. Gregory says beer is good. Slippery Fish supports that. And with that.
We need to know which room is Candy's.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top.
Hey, okay.
You friends of the Italian guy?
Italian
Don't
guy?
tell her anything.
Yeah. Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
This Candy broad must be as sweet as she sounds. All these gentlemen call.
What is... I mean, the stairs aren't accessible? What the hell? Okay. She was telling me what room to go to and I wasn't listening. I'll follow my partner wherever he went. He's disappeared. Fantastic. We're going this way. So, the fighter might be here. Oh, wow. Raised voices. I think we're in for a fight, guys. Wow, we're definitely going to beat this guy up.
Like hitting women, do you?
Come on. Come on.
This isn't gonna end well for you, friend.
Come on. How dare you knock off my hat? Ah! Grapple! Yeah! Foam to the ground! Now kick him! Okay, don't kick him. Everyone's down. No one gonna help her up? Okay, okay.
Out cold, but breathing.
Let's inspect his unconscious body. You've ramped up your game collecting, have you, Slippery Fish? That's awesome. Oh, a new place opened up nearby and you got the bug again. Yeah, that happens to me a lot whenever I see... I mean, I can't help myself. Admittedly, if I find games, I will probably buy something.
Nasty weapon.
Oh, he had a knife
All
on
the
him.
Italians carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
So this guy, I think he was after the boxer, and he came here to shake down the lady. Obviously, he got a bit violent, but thankfully we stepped in.
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers?
And take a good look at his face. Nothing really this guy has to offer me. Gotta be some other information. If she was packing, not as in a gun, but she was packing to leave, she must know where he is. We might get to interview her later. And I knocked over a stool. That's fine. Gotta be some more information around her somewhere. There's another ticket.
Single ticket.
Interesting.
One way. I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio.
How handy.
Scania sails from New York.
What kind of stuff do they sell in that new place, Slippery?
Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever? I find that pretty hard to believe.
She's okay again. We can ask
Can you
her some
answer
questions.
some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
Okay, where is he?
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
They sell pretty much everything. That's pretty awesome. I've got pretty slim pickings from where I'm at, actually, down in Cornwall. You've been buying a lot of NES and SNES and Genesis. That's cool. NES is really hard for me to find out in the wild. Sometimes SNES, but a lot of Genesis around here, or Mega Drive as we call it in Europe. You find that quite often here, which is good. So I'm looking at my evidence, and I want to say that none of this evidence is really... It's more circumstantial. Like, I could use the bus ticket, they're going to the same place, but that's probably not going to fly, so I'm just going to doubt her.
Save it for the suckers, Candy. Albert won big. He may not have told you, but you don't strike me as the type who leaves town when there's money to be had.
Call me anything you like, Flatfoot. I'm done with this burg and all the cheap chiselers who live here.
Oh man, I got that wrong. Okay. Maybe I should have used a piece of evidence. They've got a big NES collection in, and the games are normally really cheap and clean. That's really good to know that they're going to work the first time without having to service them yourself. That's pretty sweet.
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
Do I have anything to say about that? I don't really think so. I can't. I'm just going to doubt her again. I don't know if I'm going to get much info
Give
out.
up these men, Miss Edwards, and we'll think about letting these charges against you slide.
What? Charges against me? All I did was try and look out for Albert. Now he skips out and I have to take beatings for him as well?
Oh, I'm not doing so well here.
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
She's definitely lying. I don't know if the bus ticket or the... I have this evidence, but I don't think it really matters. I'm just gonna doubt again.
Albert is going home by boat as soon as he collects his winnings. I know you're going to meet him.
Albert is going to collect nothing. He'll be lucky if he can get out of town in one piece.
How will you fare any better? They already believe you're in on it.
Hell, I know you're in on it.
You can think what you want, Buster. I'll take my chances. I got a few errands to run, and then I say adios to this dump.
So that was
We're
correct.
out of your way, Candy. We know you're a busy lady.
Like I said, I've done nothing wrong.
The LAPD expects a little more cooperation. You'd better watch your back, sister. Get out, Carlo, you hump. And get rid of that pig sticker. You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog.
That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone.
My money too, tough guy. I'll handle this.
So it's awkward when your partner in this is pretty dirty. We're not doing this to get his money back. We're doing this to protect this guy.
People are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station? I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes.
That's what I was thinking, partner. We should follow her. Stake out. Donuts and coffee.
Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Okay, so I gotta follow her now, not get too close. I gotta be incognito. She will never see me behind this obscuring newspaper. Ha 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 ha. Like my entire face is visible. Where's she going? She's going that way. Right, so I should just make sure she can't see me. So I'm gonna try and keep good distance, but out of her sight. See, I can actually use the camera here to keep out of her view. So that's something I can do. So that she can't see me. She should be fairly easy to tell. She's wearing very bright colours. Stands out from the crowd, so shouldn't be much problem there. She's looking back. She shouldn't be able to see me behind here. Pretty good. Man, I'm so jelly, Slippery Fish. I would love to get my hands on a load of cheap NES games. There's a good place I buy from online called Games World Bodmin that I mention in my pickup videos often. But yeah, I like to get them to see them in person before I buy them. Would be great. You hate pursuit missions, David T. Gregory? Yeah, that's fair. Sometimes they're really annoying. Like, I can't really chase her here because look at all that open ground. So I'm just gonna have to sort of run and hide behind here, I guess.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Yeah, Cole is even telling me to move in. This car stopped here, so I'm gonna hide behind it. I wonder what he reckons about that. I'll get after this. If I stay this way, shouldn't be able to see me. Shouldn't be able to see me. Whoop. No, I don't want to be looking around the corner. I want to be. Yeah, that's better. So I'll wait for her to go around the corner again. This is really awkward. I don't really want to get much closer.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Yeah, see, Cole is telling me to keep moving forward, which is really awkward because I want to keep a good distance. Like, I'm not losing the trail. I can see her fine. I can see her absolutely fine. Oh, that's cool, Slippery Fish. I'll have to put my thinking cap on. It's awkward because like I'm after everything. As you know, I'll pick up anything. Yeah, you're right, David. If I'm too far away, then Cole gets mad at me, which is really annoying because I can totally see her from a distance. Get behind the car! Get behind the car! I can totally see her. Yeah, you know I am, Slippery Fish. I'm insatiable for retro gaming. Alright, let's get after this guy. Get out of my way, car. And get behind the fence. This is a really long mission, so I really don't want to screw this up and do it again. Hey, Sam M, how's it going, buddy? Great to see you, man. Yeah, he's going to want me to get closer. I'll hide behind this vehicle. Hey, buddy. Just stalking a lady. Don't worry about it. Ah, no, I'm going to get spotted. I'm right out in the open. Behind the bins, quickly. Follow the lady behind the bins. I'm doing great, Sam M. How are you? My man? Oh, that should give me away right there, but thankfully she's too distracted by, I don't know, the clouds, I guess. As I run into these bins over here. No! Hide! She's totally looking right at me. Okay, I'm good, I'm good. Happy New Year to you, Sam M. Yeah, I'm back to streaming regularly again now. At least I hope I am. Let's see. I'll hide behind this thing. This is a really long mission. No, I obviously want to look at this side. I wonder if she knows I'm following her and she's just tailing me around. Nevertheless, we shall follow. You see, I would be fine keeping a much further distance. Where else could she go other than round the corner? Like, we know where she's going. Okay, we've got to run up now. Thankfully, we can use the camera. That's the one thing we can use. There you go. Finally. That was a really long pursuit mission. But we nailed it. First time. It's because I've done a couple of these in other missions that made it a bit easier. Is that an abandoned building? Back in the car we go.
Bookmakers? Yes. Surprise, surprise.
So the building they went into has newspaper covering it. So I thought it was abandoned.
A blonde woman just came in here.
She went out the back way. Said she was being watched.
How much did she collect?
$3,600. She cleaned me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door?
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
She knew she was being watched. Darn it. No worries, Sam. That's alright. Yeah, the bell notification will tell you when I am on stream. Sometimes I think it turns itself off. I'm not sure if that's a thing, but I've heard other people say that sometimes it just turns off. She wrote something on a piece of paper. Yes.
An old intelligence trick from the Marines.
I've tried doing this at work when people write things on a notepad and I want to see what they've written. This does work in real life. This is a really interesting way to find out what someone has written prior. With the graphite of the pencil revealing the marks in the paper. So this does work.
We know where she's headed. Let's get moving.
So she wrote down an address and she went there. How did she... I guess she went out the back. She took out a large amount of money. But great to see all you guys here. I really appreciate it. It is awesome to have so many good people watching the stream. That's sweet. Thanks, guys.
Car 11K, 11 King. Further to your request, Bunko Fraud has 3 known bookmakers operating out of
Okay,
storefronts in
you
the
see
Hollywood
what I mean?
area.
This is not the car I took. They've
5106
switched my car
Santa
again.
Monica, the Examiner drugstore, and a Max Spirits at
Let's
1658
get there. So how
Cherry.
close are we to...
CL clear.
How close are we to the station? It's not that far, is it? Yeah, I don't want to have to go back to the station all the time, but I do want to avoid any copyright nonsense. So I am going to go back to the station and switch my
Hammond
car
backed himself
once
to win.
again.
And Candy is picking up the winnings. Smart play.
Question is Candy collecting on Albert's behalf, or is she cheating him too?
That's a good question, partner.
All units in the vicinity and any central units.
Let's
Citizen
respond to
reports
that.
415 at 7th and
Got a
2nd.
street crime going on.
Code 2 identified.
Street crime in LA. We'll get to that just after we get to the station and change out this car. As long as we're not too far away, we will go there. Which YouTube changes are you talking about, Slippery Fish? Is that the... I mean, I'm not a big fan of the whole copyright thing, because that's what's causing me to have to run back to the station and change my car every now and then. It's a shame I can't GTA and take this police car, because that's the car I want.
It's an emergency.
Oh, I can? I didn't even know I could do that. I didn't even know you could do that. That's really funny. Okay, so if I see another police car, I can just kick them out of it and take it. That's really funny. That actually made it worthwhile coming back here. Okay. No, I want to... It's being weird. I want to remove my flag here. Okay, whatever. I will just not do that. I commandeered it, yeah. That seems like a really strange thing. When it's a police car and I'm a policeman. So that's hilarious. I did not know that was a feature in this game until just now. Okay, so that's taken off. Where was the street crime? I responded to it. You know what? Wherever it is. Oh, it's really... No, screw that. I'm not going that far. That's really far away. We will just go and continue to our next location. We've got loads... Not loads. We've got 2 places to go to. Let's go to the drugstore. I have got GTA 5. I picked it up for the Xbox 360 and then again for the PlayStation 4. It's a really good game. I haven't played as much as I would like to. I'd definitely like to get a bit more time on it, because it is a really sweet game. And yeah, I enjoy a lot of the GTA games, really. They're all really sweet titles. This game does feel, it is another Rockstar game. Definitely feels like a GTA style game. But I think having this story run the way it does in this game is a bit more interactive.
Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close up. She took me to the cleaners.
That guy...
4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did you leave?
Maybe 5 minutes. Called the cab. Asked for a number. I told her there was a card over there by the phone.
Okay, that guy definitely smokes too much. I'm just putting that out there. Yeah, that would actually be pretty cool, Slippery Fish. I do want to get doing some GTA 5 online. It looks really cool, but I never normally play online games. But I have looked at it in envy. You know what? I heard a phone ring and I thought it was for me. So, where did he just tell me to go? She told me that she wrote a note down, did she? Yes, she did. Yellow Cab Company.
We need to get after her fast.
That guy smokes 4 million cigarettes. He could well do, Slippery Fish. Okay, now let's use the phone to call that in and find out where the yellow cabs are.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Can you connect me to the Yellow Cab Company, Hollywood 2187, please? This is Detective Phelps, LAPD. You dispatched a cab to 1487 Ivar Avenue, Hollywood. Do you have the number of that cab?
Number 179.
Thanks.
Yeah, I definitely looked at GTA 5 online. It does look really cool and looks like there's a lot of stuff to do. Would be one really sweet. And yeah, that would be actually pretty sweet. I will instant message you my PlayStation ID, PSN ID or whatever it's called. My username, you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. I will send you it in a message. But I have no idea when I will be online. But that would be cool to do sometime. So we have some places we want to go to. As I stop my car quickly to check my location. So we want to either... Oh, did they? I imagine they just gave us...
This broad's planning on cleaning out every bookmaker in town.
Hammond needed to make sure he was getting a bigger payday than if he'd taken the flop.
Never trust the limeys, especially where a fight's concerned. A mistake we can't seem to stop making.
Okay, so I guess I have the information now of the yellow cab. They traced it and I have a location, but I think I might be able to head her off at the next booking agency where she takes out a withdrawal. We have tailed her. We do know that she is withdrawing funds all the time, so that's something we want to look out for. And maybe I should have gone straight there instead of the bookstore, but we shall see. She might have already gone past this one. Okay, no, we were just going for the cab. That's fine, or maybe we caught it in time. I don't know. But she won't be taking out any more money if we catch her.
That's the cab waiting up ahead. She's not in the car. Don't get too close.
She must be inside.
No, it's going to be another pursuit mission. No! Okay.
We're on the move again, Cole.
We have to not
After
spook
her.
them.
Don't lose that cab.
It's really difficult with how I drive in this game not to spook anybody. And you notice again that it switched me to this car. That's so frustrating. It's like, what's even the point in changing back to a black and white?
What is she gonna make?
I gotta keep my distance from them. There we go.
Careful, we'll get spotted at this distance.
Oh, I'm too close. Let's drive back a little. I'm too close. Is my driving not incredibly suspicious as it is? Just saying. As I crash into a police car.
Shit. Better drop back, Cole.
And I will drop back. See, I think I should be able to give them quite a significant distance. I can still see them as they go around that corner, but I think the game will be mad at me if I give them too much of a distance. Yeah, I can see them fine. They're just ahead of that car there. It's telling me to focus. I know exactly where they are. We're good, game. We'll just keep our distance. Man, I hope I get to punch someone in this game after this. Because the stealth stuff it's not the most interactive. But you know, it's kind of cool. Bit easy though. Bit easy. I say that, I'm probably going to drive into something. And I also, when I followed a yellow cab, or it was just a yellow car, I can't remember, earlier in the game, I remember it just straight up got stuck. It like glitched on one of the traffic lights, which is also really stupid, but that happened. Okay, we don't want to get too close. That's what we want to avoid.
That bitch is giving me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
Seems like my partner's concerned about the money he'll receive and less of the justice, which we will dispense once we trace this all down. Oh, that's gonna make me suspicious.
Can you quit driving like a jackass already?
I can't help driving like this, partner. That's just how I drive. I'm crazy, yo. Okay. They stopping at another one? Yeah.
Pull over. He's heading inside.
Oh, it's the bus depot. Alright, we've got to... This might be good. Maybe they'll meet up here. Yeah, the game has some super inappropriate language at points, Slippery Fish. It does indeed.
I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
Newspaper!
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know?
Okay, she can't see us behind the veil of newspaper. What is she doing?
Something here?
So, looks like she's headed that way. Okay,
It's a cop from the newspapers.
I can go in there. That's... I probably... Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Heard a scream. She's already dead. How quick was that? I was like a couple of seconds afterwards. Wow. Wow.
Call an ambulance.
Yeah, I imagine he went for the window.
Just try and sit still, Candy. Who shot you? Was it Albert?
She's totally dead. Yeah, she was shot in the heart.
On the way. I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
Looks like it.
A tough bird, our limey friend. Using his girlfriend as the bag woman and then getting greedy over the split. He won't make it out of town.
That's how you see it?
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
Okay, so I don't understand why we didn't just run out the window. How far could he have gotten in that amount of time? I mean, really, how far could he have gotten? Let's have a look at this.
.32 caliber. One shot fired.
Yep, that looks like that's a murder weapon. What have we got here? So it looks like the box has got the money.
The Egyptian Theater.
The other side of that ticket. Interesting. We have no clue really where he's gone, so that's just grasping at straws, but let's give that a go.
So, what now? The theater,
Well,
I guess. We don't have much else to go
I'm
on.
afraid she didn't make it. I thought I was going first person there. I know you can go first person, I just don't know how really. Or at least you can on other versions of this game. Or am I no, I'm definitely thinking of GTA 5. Yeah, it is. The PS4 version of GTA 5, you can go first person. That's what I'm thinking of. You can on this. Nevertheless, let's... if some cops have stopped by, they might have left their black and white outside. No, they have not. Okay, it's like I've got to take the other car. Darn. Okay. Let's go back to that car, which was not the car I was driving. They switched me back to it yet again. So let me just quickly check, after it saves, where the police station is. The police station is nearby. I'm going to go to the police station yet again and switch car.
Will you look at this?
I'm pretty sure it's not going to matter because it's going to switch me back when I need to do any chasing or anything like that. But just to be safe. We're not far from the police station, we might as well. Ooh, landmark! We got ourselves a landmark right there. The crossroads of the world. The crossroads of the world, I can speak. And we will make it to. See, there's some music playing right now, which is exactly the kind of thing I want to avoid. So, oh, dispatch. Ooh, cool. And I crashed right into that guy. There's no excusing that. That was definitely my fault. Cool. Thanks for stopping by, Slippery Fish. Good to see you, man. And okay, we had some music there. I've got to get out the car, get out the car. Come on. YouTube will go crazy with copyright. And we'll switch vehicle. There's got to be one here. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we're safe. I bet even that second of music probably is going to get a copyright claim, but whatever. And let's try doing this. Let's try doing this street crime. Where is it? Actually, it looks like it's really, really far away. Is it? Is it? Yes, it's super far away. I'm not going that far. That's too far away. Let's just go back and do the case. Set another location. The Egyptian Theater is where we're headed.
Poor girl.
So let's
She
go.
didn't deserve that.
Poor girl. Half the precinct aren't taking a vacation this year because of her. You need to leave town a lot quicker than that if you decide to screw over Mickey C.
And away we go. You know what's funny? I think this kind of danger music plays when you're on a case and go into a location, so if I'd just done that, I would have probably avoided that music anyway. As I stated earlier, when I get to a chase scene or anything like that, it will probably switch me back to my partner's vehicle. I'm good at crashing into things.
Thank God we're not in my car.
It's a particular skill, but yes, partner, thank goodness we're not in your car. So, wait, I'm headed to... Oh my goodness, I'm headed towards the street mission, which is really far away, not towards where I'm meant to be going for the case, which is in the other direction. Time to turn around. You know what, that's fine. That's fine. I really want to shoot something or someone. That's why I automatically went for that location. And away we go. So, I mean, we're hoping to find the boxer with all of the money. He's now a murderer, so we definitely want to take him down now. He used Candy as the bad girl to pick up the money, and now he's killed her and he's got all the money for himself. So, no sympathy there really. I had a bit of sympathy for him when he had taken the money, so I didn't mind that. But definitely now I'm not cool with him. So we'll see. We'll catch him. And he's got some explaining to do, to put it lightly. He's got some explaining to do. Oh, come on, I just drove straight into that guy.
What the heck?
So, I'm hoping there's going to be a shootout. You don't really want to box this guy. You don't want to fight him hand to hand because he is a boxer.
What's wrong with
My
you?
city damage is going to be so good.
Do I tell you how to drive?
My vehicle damage. I like how Cole is just scolding his partner every time I crash. It's like, do I tell you how to drive? I mean, he probably should tell me how to drive. Okay, we're pretty close. We're pretty close. Man, that banner at the top of that shop with the hot dog making me hungry. And here we are. The Egyptian Theatre. Just wanted to hit a lamppost on my way. Totally intentional, perhaps. Maybe not. So, is this a cinema? Is this like an American thing? Do they call theatres cinemas?
Aren't they all?
Or is it an actual theatre?
Car 11 King.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound.
A knife
The
wound?
revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a
KGB all clear.
bitch. He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
Well, I'll tell you who had a knife. The guy we took down earlier. So it looks like she made off a shot and then got stabbed. Unfortunate, but that seems to be how it transpired.
Your gripe was with me.
I can hear them in the
He was
distance.
collecting the money for you.
Kind of want to pick up some
Mickey made it
popcorn.
clear it was either me or you, and I intend to keep on living.
See what we can find. Here we go.
She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take a dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself. So did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck, and Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money. All I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
That's a business. And then we're involved. So let's shoot him down. Come on, I really want to shoot somebody. I have a feeling he killed Candy. I can't really prove that. He just had a knife.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon.
Could have been either of them.
You're making a big mistake.
Ow. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna shoot you. You pop your stupid head out. Yep, there you go. There's more of them. There's more of them. You know what? Run down there. Charge! I can see your head. You can't shoot me.
It's the electric chair.
I like how Cole tells him, you're gonna get the electric chair for this. Nah.
It's time to come out now, Hammond.
I'm just gonna shoot you.
Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. Yascania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
I disagree, Cole. I disagree.
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps!
I'm hearing rumors of a fight that was fixed, of gangsters looking to get square, that LAPD cops might be involved. Either of you two sons of bitches know anything about that?
No, sir.
So, the dead wop who turned up in this theater, who used to be a boxing manager, who murdered Candy Edwards, has nothing to do with the fix?
Absolutely not.
Earl, you're doing venereal disease citations until you can learn to stop lying to me. Phelps, got anything to add?
No, sir.
Get your uniform from your locker. You're back on the street.
Oh no! Busted back down to the street. That's what you get, really. So it was the gangster that killed her. Nevertheless, I think we should have taken that guy in. Check that out. 2,569. Nice. 69. Vehicle damage. $153 of city damage. And yeah. Candy headed for the morgue. You won't have a second chance to get a full story. I mean, I don't think I had a chance to get a second story. Or a full story. But maybe I missed something. We'll see. Next case. Fresh start. See where this goes. The Naked City.
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
Okay, so this, I know that this is a DLC mission, but thankfully it is included on the complete edition. It just adds it in. I think this is one of the additional missions you could have, so that's cool. This is not where I intended to go.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
What's up, nerds?
Dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you
I don't
on
mean
my
to
arm,
tease
same
the
way they
desk
would a
guys.
fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
Let me check out
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
where I'm supposed to go. I always get lost upstairs, and the stairs are very easily found, so here we go. Just follow the exit signs and head towards our next location. As we can get to start the Naked City mission. And away we go. So it's going to direct me towards my regular vehicle. I'm tempted to run after that black and white, but I know since we're at the police station I can just go around here, pick up another car, so that's fine. In the parking lot there should be a police car, which there is. We'll take that. I don't really want to wait for my partner, but I guess we kind of have to. Get in here! Come on! Come on. Okay, he's in. Think we were busted down.
Seem distracted.
We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month with a John and Jane Doe. Their percentages. The odds for and against.
Come on, it's a fence.
Any Central
Ooh, dispatch.
Just occurred 3155 West 4th Street.
Why are they never close? They're always so far away. That one's not that far. Let's go do that. Let's pursue that street crime. So I want to get to kill something. Really cool that we can go after some of these vehicles. I did not know we could apprehend vehicles on the street by showing your badge. Even police cars, as it would seem. That's pretty cool. Pretty funny as well, which is why it cracked me up so much. Let's make our way to the street crime. I'm hoping it's something that's going to involve a lot of shooting. I do prefer the run and gun, rather than the chase. I don't mind the chasing ones. And I suppose doing the pursuit ones where you have to stay hidden, that did kind of teach me how to do them better. So that's fine. Allowed me to do the ones that I do later on in the game are much easier. Made them much more doable. So this one's not too far away. It won't take us too far, of course. And I do want to get all of these little side missions done. Although maybe I should rein it in a little. Because this... Oh wow, that was spectacular.
What are you doing?
That was spectacular. Because this is a really long game. Maybe I want to rein in the side missions a little bit. But it's all part of the experience, and most of the side missions are a lot more violent and a bit more... Whoa! That was cool.
Are you crazy?
This will all count towards my vehicle damage. Yeah. That's not really a stat you want to increase, but whatever. Crime's going on, no time to slow down. If I stopped, I'd be dead. Well, that's not true. But if I stopped, crime would overtake the city. That's also not true, but yeah, I just don't want to stop. Like that Ozzy Osbourne song, I don't want to stop, but less horrendous. I actually quite like the Black Rain album. Zach Wild doing some music for that. It was sweet. The New Direction. Because we were talking about metal music earlier. Thought I'd bring up some Ozzy Osbourne. Some lampposts are invincible. Right, where are we in relation to this street crime? Not that far. Not that far. Hey, Jonan. How's it going, man? I'm afraid I haven't swapped partners yet. I know. I really want to. I really want to get rid of my partner. But it's just not in the cards yet. We'll get rid of him by... I mean, actually, doing the street missions is kind of bad in that respect, because it keeps me on this vice desk, keeps me with my partner. Well, we are a good way, let's say, I think we're over halfway through the game, so we're on disc 3 now. So, we're doing alright. You doing alright, Jonan? Good to hear. It's like watching the dash cam of your driving, Sam M. Man. I will say that in reality I drive fairly safely. Fairly safely. I don't drive at all like I have Cole drive. I mean, it's because you get in that mentality when you play a computer game that you'll jump off a cliff or you will just dive at your enemy because it's not real. Okay, next right. We're very close. Yeah, it's a new year, Jonan. Tis a new year. Okay, we're finally there. Let's do it. Code 3.
You gotta help me, officer.
The Badger game.
Slow down. What happened?
I was just walking along, not bothering nobody. And these punks jumped me. They knocked me across my mouth and took my money.
How long ago was this?
Not more than 20 minutes ago, mister. They went that way, down the alley there.
Wait here.
That is true, Jonan. If anyone drives like I do, they should be in trouble. Hi, Tamar. How's it going, man?
Fleeced you, sucker.
Son of a bitch is taking the car!
Oh, what? It's got a
Get
cop
out.
car. Damn it.
Wake up, Cole.
Does he not know that I have to take that car because it avoids copyright? It's fine, we have chase music. Man, I'm gonna get that guy. He played us for fools. How is he gonna get away? Not a driving mission, and into an invincible fence immediately. Immediately into an invincible fence. Come on. I can't turn on my sirens because they're not here. That's sweet, Tamar. It's good to see you, man. I appreciate anyone dropping in. It's sweet to have more people, more awesome people to join the stream. Sweet, man. Yeah, my partner's trying to shout at me to get this guy off the road. But he's in a fast car, and these chase missions, man, they're so crazy. See, normally in this game, you just drive from A to B. You don't really have to deal with a lot of this off-road stuff.
Cole. Spin him out.
And my partner's getting mad at me. Yeah, I'm trying to spin him out, but look how fast he's going. And he's driving on the sidewalk. This guy's in a lot of trouble, and he's taking a right.
Hit him.
That I didn't
Clear
see.
this asshole off the road.
Eventually, though, we've seen it before in all of these chase missions. Eventually, he's going to come across something and crash. So really, we want to be a bit slower. We just need to keep, yeah, see, just as I said it, he crashed. We just want to stay with him.
Stupid thing to do.
I know, Jonan. I mean, that guy actually looked fairly trustworthy. But you'd think they'd lock the car when they left, right? He picked up MVL's driving. Yes, he did. How dare he take my patented driving style of crashing into everything. Except he didn't get away with it. He's getting locked up. Okay, good. Got my car back. See, they're offering me my partner's car there. I don't want it. I want to avoid the radio, unfortunately. Okay. I even struck it on the way out. Actually, unintentionally. And we'll head on with the case. I do like the street crimes. They do mix it up a little bit. Nice and fun. Do a little chase in between my mission. Because when you're going from area to area, you're mostly looking at evidence. It's nice to do a little active police work. So as I said earlier, I'm pretty sure... Wow, that was a police car as well.
Look where you're going.
It's okay, I'm a cop. I must be well known in my own station by now for my antics. I'm going to pay for that at the end of the mission, no doubt. We'll head on down to our next location. That's my patented driving style. And again. Man.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah, I'm good at crashing into stuff. Can't complain about that. If you want someone to crash into stuff, you know, maybe a bit of Destruction Derby, LA Noire style. That I could give a go. Ooh, another crime. Where's that at? That's right, John. And Cole, the greatest detective and yet the worst driver on the force. Okay, it's really a choice between the two, isn't it? They're both equal distance away. I'm going to go towards the place I'm going to and finish the case. Looks like we're a fair bit. I just gotta hold down the throttle. Put the pedal to the metal. The greatest detective and the worst driver in the force, Cole Phelps. And yeah, I kind of just want to get to the scene of the crime and find out what this case is about. So, oh man, so whee, so close to hitting that guy. None of the lair time there. That was pretty cool. And some more people ripped.
What are you doing?
My partner is correct to ask me what I'm doing, but sometimes I don't even know. I just hold down the accelerator and close my eyes and just drive into things. As yeah, I think I mentioned before, my only complaint would be just, oh, you know what, I keep saying that if only there was skip travel in this game. There is skip travel in this game, there totally is. You just tell your partner to drive, and I just don't do it. So, I'm really to blame there myself. Whatever, I've driven myself everywhere up to this point. I might as well continue to. Might as well keep it going. Watch out, sidewalk
They don't know to move if the
pedestrians.
siren's not on.
You close yet? Oh wow, okay. I can keep it in straight lines if I just keep going straight until I need to turn. That's fine. Get there much faster. That's the problem with these street crimes. So I might, when it comes to street crime, get my partner to drive, and that would just speed up the whole process. I can't believe. Oh wow. I can't believe. Oh wow. It's burning and everything, and my car's ruined. Look at that. I've got the accelerator on full. It's just not moving. She is mad. She should be mad. Okay, that's awkward. That's awkward. You know what? I'm gonna get my partner to drive. So how do I do that? Do I hold Y?
You're behind the wheel.
I think I hold Y. And then, yeah, I think it will be repaired when we get there. So I'm just doing that to try and get past the vehicle being damaged at this point, and it will save us a bit of time. It's,
Car 11K responding. Go
it's
ahead
still
with
damaged.
further.
Nice.
11K at 211 in progress at Wesley.
We're going to have to actually run down the street to that street crime. Get him! At the speed of Phelps. We're here. Daylight robbery.
LAPD, like hell.
They never stop. We might as well just say run.
Put your hands in the air.
Put your hands in the air.
Hey, what's the kid?
Get out of my way.
Give it up, LAPD.
Oh, that's what you did all the time, Jonah. You took the auto drive. Yeah, I remember you saying that actually. Don't make me shoot you, sir. I will definitely shoot
Don't
you.
make me chase you.
Slow down, you jerk.
Stop or I will shoot.
I think I'll just wait till I get a good straight line on him and then shoot him. That's what I'm going to do. All of this parkour stuff. Really impressive.
You're going nowhere, pal.
Oh, wow. Well, that worked. Thanks, citizen. Sometimes they just run into a good citizen who punches them right in the face. Oh, it looks like we sorted that one out.
Car 11K to KGPL. 211 from intersection of 3rd and Union is code 4.
It's a non-violent code 4 for once. How about that?
Westlake Pest Control intersection of 3rd and Union is a code 4.
Sweet. Okay, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, guys. I'll be back in just under 5 minutes. Until then, enjoy some Commodore 64 music. I'll be back in 5. Hey everyone, we're back. And Sam said, I'd have shot him for good measure in the break, which is definitely true. I did want to shoot him. That would have been my preferred method. But thankfully, we got him unharmed. So, I guess that goes on our good books. We've been defaulted to this vehicle yet again. Let's look at our map before I check out my locations. I'm really quite far from the police station, so I'm just gonna use the car to get to our next place. And whilst I do have this vehicle, I will just tell my partners to drive, which is what I do. Get out of the way! Don't make me take your vehicle. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Get out of the car. I'm taking your vehicle.
LAPD, police emergency.
There you go. They can see me parked next to another vehicle. Okay. Get out of the way. They're blocking my vehicle. Let me in. Okay. And let's choose where we're going. We want to go to the murder scene. And you know what? To finally get there, let's have my partner drive. So let's do that. Okay. And you know what? I can't do that because my partner can't get in because of this whole parking situation. Okay. Okay. Now let's do it. Well, drive on the sidewalk for good measure, so nobody can block us off. There you go.
You can drive.
You drive me, partner. You got it. There we go. There we go. Okay. I may use that a lot more in future. Jordan says, fun fact, I couldn't beat Driver San Francisco because my VG driving skills are that bad. My driving skills are not so great either, man. I wouldn't worry about it. And it looks like we're at the scene of the crime.
Apartment 6, in the back.
Thanks.
Apartment 6, I think he said. So, upstairs? See, an actual cop would know where they're going. I'm guessing through that door. I mean, I finally managed to drive to the scene. So let's see if I can do stuff.
Mikowski, you made homicide.
Hey,
That I
Mikowski.
did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug?
I do, actually.
What can we get on with?
Rusty!
Relax, Rusty.
Rusty!
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
You know what? Either of those two, even Rusty, over my current partner. No, you know what? I want to look where I want to look. Don't tell me where to walk, game. I want to look around maybe this place before I look at the body. Maybe I do. What's over there? What's this? Pictures. Yeah. Exactly, Jonan. Hey guys, can I have you for partners? Please.
Gives us somewhere to look.
Oh, I thought I was trying to further investigate that, actually. What's this? Okay, for once, nothing. For once, nothing. But that tells me that maybe one of these photos will have something. So let's look at all of them.
There's been a modeling assignment.
Check this out. Interesting.
It's a place to start.
See, we did find something from that.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
And yeah, I was gonna say, if we, I know there will be nothing, but we might as well further investigate that as well. Well, you know what? I feel like we should probably check the body. That's the cleaning lady that found the body. We should probably go there, as it was taking us there initially. Yep.
Phelps? Val, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I take a look?
Well, from right now I can tell bruising on the neck, which is very interesting.
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Got a ring there.
Very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
These wounds on the arm, that looks like a bite mark or something. Is she a vampire? Okay, seems like we got everything from there. Yeah, I thought these looked unusual.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
That's what I said, Cole.
Very good.
Very unusual.
The neck is bruised pretty badly.
The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Well, that's it. We have a clue. Can I not investigate the pills as well? I know that they're a fake lead, but could there be more to this?
I don't think this is any use to us.
Of course it's not a vampire. The teeth marks aren't pointy, says Jonan. Okay. So, we're thinking that morphine was used. And we're looking for a syringe outside, probably. So let's do that. But first we want to talk to the maid that found the body. I also want to go around and look for any more clues. Can I not? Oh, outfit. Something.
The English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Do you not? Looks amazing. Get out of my way, partner. I want to look at the pills.
Looks like barbiturates.
What have we got over here?
Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
What is this?
We should speak to a doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
That's really not the kind of stuff you want to mess around with. Seems like we found everything. The music cue suggests as much. So let's speak to the person that found the body.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Quick question. Did you bite the body?
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
She, I can't tell if she seems sure about that or not. Let's look at our evidence. So, I mean, we don't really have any insight into her life, so I'm just gonna doubt that.
Would she have killed herself for a man?
Miss Julie would never have killed herself. She was a very determined young lady. One of those people who shake the tree for all it's worth.
Looks like I should have played good cop for that. Personal life.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Oh, no. You know what? We found a men's smoking jacket, so let's call that a lie.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
Why is she lying to me for no reason? Talk about the men's smoking jacket.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry. I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
Talk about their relationship.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
She seems very unsure about that. Doubt.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson. You've been very helpful.
283 ain't bad.
One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
Get him, says Slippery Fish. Yeah, I feel like there is, outside I might find those needles. I also... What is this? Nope. That is just a soup stirrer. That is not important. We have, in seriousness, found everything here. I just need to find proof of those morphine needles, really.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
Look at that, bossing around my own partners. Old partners, I should
think
say.
Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
Man, could I not get those guys back?
I'm a Galloway. I've met enough dope.
Check out the bins, maybe. Nope. Nope. I'm just going to kick every box along the way, seemingly. Well, that seems like where I would want to check. So, where else could I look? Perhaps here? What do we got here? Aha! Aha!
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
I think our work is done here.
Good looking corpse is the achievement there. MVL in the case of the malicious seagull, says Slippery Fish. Man, if I could jail every seagull, I would. Okay. Do I need to... I'm going to check if I need to go back and tell. Because Cole just straight up put the needle right back in the trash. You know, it doesn't seem like he's told anyone. So I'm just going to quickly check if I need to go back and tell the mortician. Probably not. He's gone and he's taken the body. Maybe he's going to raise it as a vampire. Maybe that's what he does with all the bodies. Maybe he's making like tiny zombies like in Phantasm. Like the mortician in Phantasm, like the tall man. No, probably not. Okay. Let's go back downstairs. Someone quickly check in the mortuary if there is a portal to another dimension where the mortician is sending miniature zombies. Just in case. Okay, I can take a black and white, which is good. Let's go to the dress store first. That cab's going fast. I feel like I should shunt him!
Not good!
I shouldn't do that sort of stuff. I'm a police officer. And away we go. So how far are we going? Not that far. Would have been past the police station if we hadn't already found a black and white. We could switch. There is the option, of course, to have your partner drive, but I really feel like part of the experience of the game is probably, you know, driving around and such. And it's great to pick up my vehicle damage. Ah! Wow. As soon as I say it. Plus you get street crimes come up. This isn't Crazy Taxi, says Jonan. Oh man, Crazy Taxi. What a great game. What's your preferred way of playing Crazy Taxi, Jonan? I like playing it on the PS2, which sounds like sacrilege. Sacrilegious, I should say, doesn't it? When you consider how good it is on the Dreamcast. But the PS2 controller is really good for it. It's also on the GameCube, and I know a lot of people like the GameCube controller. No! That guy was merging in lane. You know what? I'm disproving my own point about the street crimes when you're driving around because it hasn't cropped up yet. But
careful.
You know, I do like driving around. It looks very nice, the city. I think if it is a very long way, I will get my partner to drive in future. Now that I remember that that's a thing you can do. Let's go to the dress store, do some shopping. Yeah, Crazy Taxi is a sweet game, Jonan. Wow, the game went super slow then.
What can I help you with today?
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am.
We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning.
Okay.
How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
I think she believes that. Say truth.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like to.
Yes, I would. This is the
Please don't
fashion
inform her about Miss
police.
Randall's death.
You have the right to remain
Very well,
sexy.
Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, a wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
Cole's being smart here. I like it. He often...
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
Jonan referencing the fashion police. Love it. Relationship with the
How
victim.
did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
I don't see any reason to doubt that.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about him.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
She doesn't know? Well, she's looking straight at me, so I think she's telling the truth. I feel like she might be lying, but let's go with truth.
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
Oh, she
That's all
actually
for
didn't
now, Miss
know.
Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What?
Yeah, you see, that's the problem with playing it that way.
Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Not anymore. Ah, I didn't get to look at the dresses! Okay, whatever. I can look at dresses later. Let's go to Dr. Stoneman's practice. Find out why he's giving away so many drugs. We need to find out about this Mr. Henderson as well. We need to find out where he lives. As we continue the Fashion Files.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
Exactly, Jonan. Your friend is dead! Bye! That was a smart play. You know, in Dungeons and Dragons, where you get a insight check, last game I played was there was a murder, and I just straight up went to every NPC and asked them if they killed the guy. Just straight up. That was a bit of a poor mechanic, really, but yeah, I just straight up said, "Did you kill him? Did you kill him? Did you kill him?" It's pretty much what I would do with Cole, if that was a thing. Oh, you know what? I should look outside to see where Mr. Henderson is. It should say there... Yes. That's what I wanted. Not Mrs. Henderson. Who am I looking for? Locations. Stoneman. Okay, there you go. Okay. I'm sure we'll figure it out. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Let's just go. Don't think I saw where I was meant to be going. Take the stairs. Oh, is this a back exit? Let's see them be throwing out any Nah, why would they throw out any morphine needles? That's silly. Or is it? Yeah, you're right, Jonan. Like, it was a gamble just to ask everybody. I could have got low rolls.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
You know what? I didn't really need to check where I was going, despite the fact that okay, there he is. Yeah. Is that 505 or 606?
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
It's a bit pixelated. 505. Because the place we want to go to or can go to will have a golden handle, so there we go.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Okay. Hello there.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just...
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
Maybe we should close the door before we ask him if he
How
drugged
well did
her.
you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Oh, I don't know if I have anything to dispute that. Let's have a look. July? Should I use the prescription? I think I'm just going to call him out on a lie.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
Let's try and use it. Prescription.
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
No, I don't think the drug is called Stoneman, Jonan, but it would be cool.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
So what he's saying is something I can't really contradict. Can I? I did find additional drugs. I'm just going to doubt him. He does look guilty, Slippery
Benzedrine
Fish.
is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
It's difficult when everyone looks dirty, doesn't it? I'm going to use his phone. How's he like that?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
He's trying to ignore me. Look at him.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you.
Our best buddy, the coroner.
Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Let's go visit our friend. Look at that. The doctor is trying to avoid us by leaving his own office. Nice try. But I can follow you out of this room. Where does he think he's going? Behind his secretary and... Actually, where is he going? Just standing in the corner, pretending to look at the clock-in cards or whatever that is. Yeah, nice try. Get out of my way, partner, because I actually can't leave with you standing there. Get out of my way! Get out of my way! I'm not trapped. Okay. And away we go. Let's go see our good buddy, coroner, at the hospital. Come on, come on, come on! Well, okay, that was fast. Looks like he might have some additional information for us about how she was killed. We think drugs were forced into her system.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
He looked relieved when he said she was dead.
See, my partner doesn't. If my partner, who is a massive creep, thinks that guy is creepy, he is really creepy.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Hey, it's really close. Here we are. Final receiving hospital. To the mortuary. Okay, I thought it would fast travel us there. Where do we go, miss?
Detectives Phelps and Earl here to see the coroner.
Yes, Detective. He's waiting for you in the examination room.
Okay. The examination room. I have been here before, just from the other entrance, so here we go.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for
Oh, what is that?
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
That guy's
The
face.
dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
He found so much stuff. That guy's face is really beaten in. Wow. Check that out. We'll find the killer. We'll find who did this. What else have you found? Tell me. Just tell me. Okay, here it is.
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over.
I'm so popular right now.
They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door.
Ah, excellent.
Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
That's what I said in a snidey way, partner. Thank you. Over to the station we go. Is there anything we've missed along the way? Nope, not really. Let's go to this interview. Find someone to tell me what interview room he's in.
Arnett is in interview 2, Phelps.
2.
Go help him get whatever it is off his
Okay.
chest.
Interview room 2, which I just passed. Wow, he's a stylish man.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. terrible news about Julia.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
I don't know if I believe him. I don't know if I believe him. It's tough to read this guy. He's looking dead at me. Let's just say truth.
And you were close?
We were friends.
Nope. Should have doubted.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Just doubt him.
Spill it, Henry. You know nothing about a man named Henderson?
Yes, you're right. Henderson, yeah. Very distinguished.
How about a first name, wise guy? An address, maybe?
I'm sorry, I don't. I think he lives somewhere out of town. Somewhere back east.
That is super not helpful. Okay.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
He seems doubtful about that.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julia Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Hmm.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
What did you use in the force? Guns?
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
Yeah, so that guy was clearly lying. We're gonna tail him. I didn't want to use this car.
He's in that car at the lights.
That's fine. Where'd he go? He went right. He's going pretty fast.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Gotta keep our distance from him, so driving less erratically than I normally do.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
That guy actually drove into me for once. This guy's driving very fast. Woo!
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
You're right, Jonan. A cop car would have been a very poor choice in retrospect. It would have definitely given me away. You are correct. Let's stay behind this car. I can see him. I can see him fine. But where he goes from here, I shall follow. Unless he's just stuck at the traffic light, which is green. I don't know why. He hasn't moved on. Okay. They might be waiting for me to be a bit closer behind him. It does keep giving me those prompts. I do know to follow him. I don't need to hold the B button. He's a very distinctly coloured car.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
Having said that, he's real fast. He just got out to a far distance. But we shall find where he's headed. We shall know what evil deeds he's up to. Stay behind this grey car. Follow this guy. very sneakily. Yeah, I don't want to get too close. You see what I mean? So fast. By the time I get around the corner, he's at the other end of the street.
Never stepped foot in Okinawa.
Actually, I'll use this other red vehicle. Stay behind it. A bit of cover. Got a good amount of distance. Yeah, we follow him all this way, journeying, and he turns out to be a karaoke singer. The worst of the worst, a karaoke singer. Let's take him in, boys. Oh, he's going to a pawn shop. Someone is looking at a seat.
He needs money and fast.
Maybe he's selling jewelry.
Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him. See how he intends to spend the money.
Excellent. Our partner's left
Too much
us.
slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car
Is he looking straight at me? Probably not. Oh yeah, it's gonna tell me that I need to get closer all the time. You know what, maybe I should probably just go behind here.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
He's looked at me a couple of times. I think I'm good.
Too much slack.
Yeah, you see, I can still see him, Cole. I know what you're talking about. Ah, man, come on. Come on. There was nowhere to hide there. Let's give that another shot. So what I could really do with is plain, well, I say plain clothes, but a change of attire.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Let's go incognito. So I'm pressing A, it's not happening. Well, I'll just hide behind it, it's fine. It's fine. He saw us one too many times last time. You know what? Trying to get behind these trees is difficult as well. So I don't think he can see me here. I think we're good. See, the game's gonna get mad at me, but I can see him fine. Get behind here. Don't you run me over!
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Could get our shoes shined here, but alas.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
No, I don't risk losing the trail. I know where he's going. Come on. Let's go around here. Hey, we got there.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
Going to Mexico, are we? I wonder why.
LAPD. The man who just came in here. He bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
You could have also told him to phone the
What have you
police.
got? He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
What you found, partner? Oh, is this what he...
It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over.
The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
That could be hers. Yeah, it definitely looks like it. Let's call this in. There's always a phone nearby when I need it.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. Detectives Bukowski and Galloway request you return to the Hollywood station. They have information in the Julia Randall case.
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thanks.
Well, fortunately, we're back to the station to see our old friends. You know what? I'm gonna commandeer this vehicle. Let me in. I need to go to the other side, I reckon. Police!
Emergency officer, I need
Open up your police vehicle. To the station we go. See our old buddies. No time for my partner. Okay, get in. Fine. Get in. We've got a whole day to catch the bad guy.
One-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus 2 dames always equals problems.
Well, we're not knowing yet whether this guy is taking his other...
Look where you're going!
Whether he's taking his other girl with him, whether he's just trying to escape the scene completely. Either way, he seems like the murderer. Unless his girl killed the other one over jealousy. But then, she would have had to have told him that. I don't know if he's the right kind of guy. He doesn't seem like he's good at acting under pressure. So I'm still fingering him for this. He seems like the bad guy. But we shall see. Either way, there's a couple more suspects we want to find in this case. There are definitely 2 people involved. At least 2. One of them's dead. Beaten to death by the other guy. Yeah, you're right, John, and he did only buy 1 ticket. That is true. So if he is in love with this other lady and he killed for love, then why is he running away? Back to the station.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
We want to find that
Is the cigarette case on
cigarette
there?
case. Ooh, a black sapphire ring.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
That's very interesting. So a pillbox.
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
Very interesting.
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
The pearl ring as well stolen. Everything he's given has been stolen. You're quite right, Jen. A second from the top.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Everything he stole was on that. Everything he gave was on that list. That's incredible. anything else we were looking to find here. Okay, and with that, we've been streaming for over 2 hours, so I'm going to cut it off at this point, but I'll be back streaming at Sunday, 8:30 p.m. UK time. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate everyone that takes time out of their day to watch my stream. You're awesome. Thanks for checking it out, and I will see you next time. Cheers for now. Bye!